Artificial light. Hey, hi Jen. Can you hear me? Please like, please subscribe, and thank you for stopping. Jen, can you hear me? Okay. All right. So, beautiful, beautiful energy, full moon, Gemini, boom, big brain energy. uh, oh, okay. I'm glad to see ya. I hope you're feeling well and feeling connected with the light, the energy of this full moon, things pulling through. I'm going to do all signs for take my time and do readings for all signs, do them in the order I feel they come to me. And I do need to get a piece of paper to write those down. So I will get that. Can use something here. Yeah, I can use this piece right here. I will do some readings if you donate. If you come here and you donate, good. Glad to hear it. I'm just going to tune in here for a moment and then I'm going to get started. I will hold the cards up and push them forward so everybody is clear on what cards I'm connecting with. If I forget to do that and you have a question about the card or the energy, just put it in the chat. Again, I'm going to do all signs. Connecting with things that may be coming into the light with this big brain moon that we have. The big brain Gemini, boom! Communication, speak your truth. Maybe some people that are connected to you are doing exactly that. They may not have a clue why they have the urge to communicate right now, but that moon is talking to us all of us. So I'm gonna this is a marathon for me. I'm going to decide what deck I use for which sign as I go. I probably won't say too much unless somebody donates, then I will acknowledge them and pause what I'm doing and connect with what they're asking me. I put the prices of what I'm offering today, but if you donate any amount to my channel, I will make sure that I give you something, whether it's, whatever. I will make sure of that. So I am going to go ahead and start because this is uh, an energy drain for me to try to provide, real messages for each of the sun signs. My name is Lanier. This is my channel. I guess I could have combed my hair. This is Bluehill Tarot, and thank you very much for your support here. Thank you for stopping. And so we're going to start. I think what we will do is we'll start with the sun sign Virgo. We're going to throw coming into the light, the big brain moon energy for the sun sign Virgo. First reading. And 7:10. Wow, it's already 7. Starting at 7:30, we will have cards in the air for the sun sign Virgo. All right, so Virgo, 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 Virgo. What are the messages, Spirit, with this big brain Gemini full moon? Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. What are the messages for the Virgo, please? Let me type in here Virgo. We're doing Virgo first. $7:30. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Messages. What does the Virgo need to know about this brilliant energy, this brilliant moon, this cold moon, this moon and the beautiful Gemini? Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. What may be the focus for the Virgo? Who's around the Virgo? What does the Virgo need to know about the energy of this moon and what may be coming into the light? Virgo, 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 messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Okay. Welcome, Virgo. Well, you do have friends, Virgo. You know, you may, if you're up to your neck and whatever's going on in your life, you do have people that are thinking about you, that'll put their arms around you. If you don't realize that, all you need to do is reach out to them, Virgo, and they will reach back. First message. What is it? So this is a message of flailing. So some of you Virgos, when you see this, or if you see this, I hope you see this. you're flailing. You got a lot going on, and maybe you have a variety of people chatting or squawking in your ears, speaking to you, giving you their 2 cents, or distracting you or confusing you. This is how the Virgo is showing up today with this Gemini moon. A lot of communication may be coming in from people you do, and maybe you don't really give a tinker's damn about hearing from, but there's absolutely the energy of flailing around the Virgo right now. Here you are, and you're showing up relaxed. You're pretty well relaxed. This is the energy of a male or female Virgo, Earth. So on the outside, you may be this. On the inside, you're absolutely this. Look at these contrasts. This is air. This is that big brain move, how it's affecting you, literally. Now, if this resonates to you, if you feel like you're flying apart at some point in the last 4 to 7 days and moving forward, I will say to you that there will be a culmination with the Gemini moon. Things will start to move into the light and clear up and provide some clarity for you. Why? Because look how you are what you're moving towards. You're leaning back in your chair. You got your legs crossed. You got your pet right next to you. You're calmer. So I'm happy to report that for the sun sign Virgo, the first two cards indicate that maybe things have been a little bit wiry in the last couple of weeks or longer. I don't know. But they do feel like they're going to calm down and you're going to be able to relax a little bit more, feel a little bit more of a pause. This is love and offers in position three. What a delicious card to show up in position three for the Virgo. So look, Virgo, if you got love, it's reciprocal. You know, even if you have ups and downs or in betweens, whoever this person is that you're connected with, they're showing up in position three. And that tells me that no matter what's going on, they do want to make things work. They want to offer you things, they still have things connected with you. Now, if you're a Virgo and you're single and ready to mingle and looking around, this card is also a good omen in position three because it says you have the opportunity to connect with new love. And you could be in a relationship and also have the opportunity to connect with new love. I'm not putting any parameters on love and how you figure it out. I'm just saying this is a very positive card for position three in regards to relationships and offers and opportunities coming into the light with the Gemini full moon. Okay, so have at it. If you're a Virgo and you're in a relationship and you look at something else catches your eye and that works out with regards to your vibration and your integrity and all those things that are connected with it, there is opportunity there. If you're single, there is opportunity there. If you're in a relationship that is monogamous and it's just the two of you, there is a strong reciprocal connection there. Whether you feel like you want to smack them in the head or pull on their ear right now or not, there's absolutely still a thread of strong connections. Here's a fire sign. For some Virgos, there is a fire sign around. That would be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're showing up in position four. So there's somebody that, maybe has some meaning or will possibly have something to offer you, or they are offering you something. Look at the center. Virgos have the Fool. Wow. So I love the energy of this card for uh, the center of this reading because you see how this person is standing on the cliff and they are standing backwards and they're trusting. That's the big thing. Trust and believe. You can only do so much, and then you have to learn to trust and believe no matter what you're going through. That's a reality. So, Virgo, if you are, feeling like things are kind of fall, a lot of anxiety about things, you're moving towards being more relaxed, there is love threads around between earth and fire, and you are going to be more calm, and maybe you'll turn around and release the stress of the things that you've been squeezing, and then things will come into the light even quicker. In position six, there's information. This is a moon, an energy that's coming from the moon. There's an energy of truth moving toward you, coming into the light about some, you fill in the blank, Virgo, something that you may be trying to figure out. The eagle is bringing truth. There is truth, and you're moving towards truth about some circumstance or maybe multiple things you've been researching or trying to figure out or understand. Uh, in position seven, for me, that's a spiritual path position. You have a lot of emotional baggage. Okay, Virgo, it's about your relationships. Okay, you have emotional baggage around your relationships. You see the tide pool? This is a full moon energy, absolutely. And this card will show up absolutely when there's baggage around relationships that you have right now. Okay, in position seven, it's going to speak to the full moon in Gemini around you wanting to communicate maybe about those circumstances. The tides are definitely affected by this full moon, and you see this as a tide pool. So it will pull on you to speak your truth. Everybody, whether they connect with the energy of understanding what the moon does to us, it pulls on us. We're made of water. And so when we have a Gemini moon, it pulls on our communication. we generally, it's a positive, beautiful, delicious energy of optimism, but it also will ask us to speak what we want to, find out about it. You are definitely having some things to say, Virgo. And this is something you're walking away from. Now, this doesn't have to say that you're walking away from some relationship with earth or fire, Virgo. What it says in position 8 is there's some faded things that some of you Virgos need to put on the back burner because you're not going to figure them out right now. Whether they be around love, money, life, real estate, where you live, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. There's things that Virgos are passionate about, and this full moon will help you put those things to the side if you can't get them resolved right now. Be positive, trust and believe the universe has a plan for you, Virgo. And your final card is the energy of work and things that you want to achieve around um, opportunity. So I'm going to say to you, some of you Virgos are absolutely kind of flailing and stressed out about things related to work and opportunity. But this card in front of you with the Fool at the center, I will say to you, I connect with the energy of more opportunity moving toward you with this full moon around your money. And if you have relationships right now with an earth sign or a fire sign, absolutely, there's threads of reciprocal care between you. If you just met somebody, or if you're excited about somebody new, or if you're still, excited about somebody that you've been around for, 100 years, there's a care there that is very positive, and it's going to be shown in this full moon with this beautiful energy here. You see the stallion, the flowers, the picnic, I mean the hat in hand. It's a beautiful energy of reciprocal care and love. So let go of the stuff that you can't figure out, that you have been stressing about, and that has been making you feel stressed, especially as they connect to love relationships. They don't really seem to be that important for some of you, that you need to hear that. So let it go. All right, so that is going to be the Virgo reading for the full moon. I think what I'll do for the Virgo is throw a few destiny just to get a little more clarity because I can. So we're going to do, what else does the Virgo need to hear, Spirit? What else does the Virgo need to hear? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Wow. So let me just say, Virgo, you know what you want. You know what you want, but you're not having a lot of success figuring out how to get it right now because about some things, some of you Virgos may, because you may be squeezing, you may be hearing all kinds of information, you may be processing too much information, and it's causing you to sort of flail, not focus. So remember this, if you know what you want, that's half the battle. So if you're a Virgo and you've got some stuff going on and you're flailing around about what to do, be still, take some deep breaths, calm down. You have it. You're okay. You're going to be fine. There's things yet to be determined around relationships with other earth signs. Some of you may be feeling like you're a little bit restless in your love life, and other people may be catching your eye. The energy of communication is very big for the Virgo in regards to relationships with fire. There's faded energy with the Fool. So you're meant to be happy right now, Virgo. You're meant to be receiving. Affirm that. Put that in a daily affirmation. Wow. And the information that you may be trying to figure out, you may need to turn your head if it's around money, opportunity, jobs. This is the one eyed king, and that is a powerful king. But this king will also look at things from a certain way, and they have a difficult time turning their head and looking from someone else's perspective. So if you're a Virgo and if you've been, focused on something, some type of information or energy or something you're doing professionally, and it's causing you to just, things aren't going the way you like to. This king is here to tell you you can get what you want, but remember, you need to use both eyes. This is a powerful, good omen, but it's also a message generally to widen your perspective. Now let's see what we have around the tide pool and the emotions. Okay, look at this, guys. Oh, I'm so good. This is the nine of hearts, and this is that tide pool of emotions and baggage. Some of you Virgos have relationships and you've just been flip flopping about, oh, should I end this relationship? Is this relationship over? Is it going down the tide pool? Is it time to drop it? But you're not going to. Most of you Virgos are not going to do that. Whether you should or you shouldn't, I'm not here to say. But this card is a card that's saying your inner voice sometimes is telling you, I think I need to bolt. I don't think this is going to last, or this is not working out as I wanted it to. I don't know what to say about that. We have to follow this one, I will say. But this moon, this Gemini moon, may bring something up about that. Thank you, Loki. Now, look at this. The nine of clubs, so two nines in a row. Just ignore my beautiful Australian. Loki, come here, my darling. Come here and say hello. Good boy. So look at this. You know what? This is a nine that can indicate with this energy that you're disappointed about something, Virgo. If you are disappointed about something, it's okay. Just don't squeeze it and carry it with you. Release it. Understand something's let you down. Put it to the side. You can still be passionate about it, but move on. And your final card is the peacemaker, the energy of the Six of Hearts. Okay, so you are maybe trying to solve the world's problems right now, Virgo, and you're trying to be the peacemaker, the matriarch, or the matriarch in training. I don't know. But absolutely relax, okay? You got this. Everything is going to be delicious for you. Affirm your power, and that's your reading. Okay. Hi, Jillian. All right, we're done with the Virgo. Now we will move on to the next sun sign. And I feel like, and I saw Jillian. So I'm going to do the full moon energy for the sun sign Cancer next. So I will write that down here, and that will be my next reading. And I'll put the time in just a moment. I have to put the cards back to order. If you're here, I appreciate it if you'd like or subscribe. Donate if you feel like you can. And if you are here to get a reading, speak up and I will connect with you. But I'm going to do the next sun sign in just a moment. It will be the sun sign Cancer. I have done the sun sign Virgo. I'm moving to the sun sign Cancer. And there will be timestamps added after. So I hope some people will come and watch this video because it takes a lot of energy to do it. Gemini full moon. What are the messages? What does the sun sign Cancer need to hear about this beautiful, cold, and chilly moon? The communication, the clarity, speaking your truth. What are the messages that the sun sign Cancer will be connecting with? All right, we're starting at 25:45 for Cancer, 25:45 for Cancer. Welcome. So we're going to throw cards right now for the sun sign Cancer. What are the messages for Cancer? What does the Cancer need to hear? What's coming towards the Cancer? What's coming into the light for the Cancer with this beautiful, powerful Gemini full moon, messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. There's family. There's family on the focus for some of you cancers. Messages, family in a positive way. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sun sign Cancer, please. What does the Cancer need to hear? Energy, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge for the sun sign Cancer. First message. Oh, so look at your card here. Somebody's giving you a headache, or you have a headache, or somebody's been squawking. Somebody you know, somebody that you've been dealing with for a day or 100 years, doesn't know how to quit. And they always want to get to the point of being the winner. So if you are a sun sign Cancer and you've been spending energy, time, effort, whether it started yesterday or it started 10 years ago, going back and forth with someone who just doesn't get it, there will be no solutions. That's the message coming into the light. You see, the first message we got for the sun sign Cancer, too, just like we did the last sign, was an air sign message. We have a strong energy of air with this Gemini moon, and this is a strong message for the Cancer. There, for those of you that is resonates with, if you are a Cancer and you have someone in your life, whether they come and go, or they're a family member, or they're a friend, or a coworker, or a peer, a lover, whatever it may be, they definitely just don't get your perspective right now, and you don't get theirs. And there will be no winners right now in that situation. So my advice to you, we're going to take the cards out and talk about them, but my advice absolutely is to understand from the get-go what you're doing right now with whoever this is, whether it's one person or multiple people. It's not working, and it will not work. So something has to change. Next, the energy of the material. So this is the energy of the ace, the most powerful ace. It's the ace that holds the umbrella to all the other aces. The aces for me are about things that are within your grasp, okay? So if you have a connection with the Ace of Pentacles and you do in position 2, which is an important spot for the material to show up, I say to you that there is opportunity for seeds to grow. There is opportunity for increase around the material. There are things that you can make deals about. And if you've been bantering back and forth with someone on a professional level or a personal level that connected with money and finances, this is about the best omen of you being on the right path. It doesn't mean you're going to win. I'm not saying that, but you have the seeds, you have the seedlings to possibly win that battle and make the material happen as it should. Okay, this is justice. So this can be a Libra, but this is also justice, and it's in position 3. So all 3 of these cards really connect to the Cancer sun sign that is been dealing with something where they feel like they're not getting a fair shake. They feel like they're the one back in the back here with their arms raised, like this isn't working, it's not getting through. I'm not, or they're the person up front with the crow on their shoulder, wah, 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 squawking. This is about getting a fair and balanced outcome. Finding that balance, okay? So that's the focus for some Cancer that this may resonate with, and it certainly can connect with the material. However, remember I said that the Ace of Pentacles is the ace with the umbrella that all the other aces are under. So this can also be about a fair outcome around love, around money, around family dynamics, around all of the above. But this is absolutely a message about Cancer trying to get a fair outcome. It could also be a relationship with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, where you guys are, hitting the wall. Somebody's reached their backstop and something has to change. This is an earth sign. So for Cancer, around your foundation, there's the energy of a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Now, this is a whole separate circumstance. Most likely, this is not connected because we have a clear thread of a message in the first three cards. This is in position four. For me, it's a new story, it's a new circumstance, it's another part of the Cancer dynamic messages that are coming through with this big brain Gemini moon. So for me, this is an indication that some of you Cancers may have somebody that's an earth sign on your path or in your life, around your home, in some other separate circumstances. And something that you may be doing with that earth sign, you're going to make some changes around it to move towards a better, more calmer, more productive situation. So that's very positive. This is the energy of doing your best and showing up. For me, this is a very powerful card. You see your posture here, male or female, Cancer, you're standing strong. You have the light with you. You know where you want to go. This is in position six. It's the energy of you. But let me just say this, it also connects with this card. So, what am I going to tell you that you may not like to hear? Well, Cancer, what you need to know is that, you see your posture here. You're not changing the dynamic of this energy, of this circumstance that you came in with. You're standing strong by the way you believe, which is fine. It's fine. Free will is real. But the energy of this person, they are standing strong, they are defending their stance, but look, they have their eyes closed. You have to understand that this is a subliminal sort of message also, that you maybe just don't realize you need to change something about the way you're trying to approach something right now. Around getting a fair and balanced outcome, especially as it connects to the material. In position seven, we have the sun. The universe has your back, Cancer. This is also a Leo, but this is a really good omen about getting a fair and balanced outcome around things that you need to achieve and that you've been working on. Sorry, getting a delivery. Loki, honey, come here. Come here, darling. Loki, Joseph. Loki, come here. Come here, good boy. That's a good boy. You said it. And position eight, the sun sign Cancer receives the energy of movement. This is very interesting. Some of you Cancers may be contemplating some type of a change. Somebody's here. Sorry. Come here, Loki. Who is it? Come here, sit down. I'm sorry. Some of you Cancers may be contemplating some type. Come here, baby. Some type of a change. You may literally be moving to a new job, a new home, a new opportunity. This isn't fate. This is a card that you may receive some energy or information, Cancer, about something that you're waiting for with the energy of this full moon that involves something that you've been wanting and something that you've been working on that involves some type of movement or change. And your last card is the energy of learning. So the light bulbs are going off in front of you. You're going to be having the opportunity, Cancer, to make the necessary changes. If you're trying to achieve something around your profession, and you're making the necessary changes around the dynamic of people who may be trying to hold you back, you're going to succeed. Okay, so I I believe and I affirm that you will make some progress around changes that you've been working on professionally, especially Cancer if you've been adding to your skill set. Okay, because that's what this card is about. Yes, it is, Jillian. It is a Santa Claus kitty cat. Appropriately It is. I have, let me see, in front of me right now, which you cannot see, there are 5 cats. Messages, messages. Let me just throw a couple of destiny for the sun sign Cancer. Messages about the full moon clarity here, please. First message. Okay. So this is the energy of something, that you need to move away from. That something that is someone is far away, someone that is traveling, someone that is moving, somebody, an energy of someone around that we call this energy the traveler. So when I see this card in the context of this energy reading with this tarot card, um, I immediately think of somebody that's not sitting in your house, but somebody that is in a different location, but they are still, they still are trying to be the winner. Something is yet to be determined around your finances. The energy of you being on top and having what it takes to succeed around fair and balanced outcomes related to your money and your finances. I affirm that. The Seven of Diamonds is the energy showing up with the Earth sign. If you are, have something that you're connecting with around the energy of an Earth sign, this is a very positive spiritual card. It is also an energy of don't squeeze it, let it ride. So if you have met somebody or have a new relationship or connection with someone that's an earth sign, my advice to you is to don't squeeze too tightly. Listen and receive and see where this goes, whether it's around business, money, jobs, love connections. Wow. Aha, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, Cancer. If you want to work more, there's more work to have. This card is the energy of the workaholic, and it's showing up in position 5 at the center of your energy right now, Cancer. There's overtime to be had, there's extra work to be done. If you want to do it, it will show up. And it shows up with the energy of the Six of Swords, necessary changes. So it could be that you've been not working enough and you want to work more, and that is coming through with this big brain Gemini moon. Wow, you got great personality. Don't forget it, Cancer. You have a superpower to pull the things you need toward you. This isn't karma and fate. It's an energy that says you can be the magnanimous one in the room. You can be the one that goes in and everybody says, wow, nice to see you, because you're pulling them toward you energetically. Never forget that about yourself and your personality and your power. Wow. There could be love around. If you want love, there is love. New love with fire and earth are here. Okay, absolutely. I'm going to say some of you cancers are taking a trip, moving, changing, going in a different direction. Something, maybe you're going to be starting something new. This is the energy of movement, travel, entrepreneurial energy. It's very, very strong, and it's in position 8. It connects very clearly with this tarot card. Your final card is the energy of the Queen of Spades, the wisest queen in the deck. Okay, so this queen says don't be lazy. If you need to learn some more about what you're trying to do, those light bulbs are not going to go off, Cancer, until you put in the effort to get that stuff in your big brain. Okay, that's it. I'm done with the sun sign Cancer for this beautiful, beautiful full moon in Gemini. All right. Let me clear these decks and we will go on to the next sun sign. Jillian, happy holidays to you. It's nice to see you. Should move my chair over a little closer just so I can see. All right. All right, so let's move on to the next sun sign. Move. Clear, clear, clear. Did I put the timestamp in that? No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write those in the chat in case anyone comes in. And then we'll make it easier for me too. So we have done two sun signs. We did Virgo at 7:30, is it? Yeah. And Cancer at 25:45. 25:45. All right, now we're going to go on and do the next sun sign, which is going to be Pisces. We'll do Pisces next. Messages, please. Clear, clear, clear. Messages, please. Clear. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What does the Pisces need to know, to hear? It's coming through with this full moon, this big brain energy. Pisces, sacrifice. Pisces, you're making some sacrifices. And if you are, it's a beautiful thing. Sacrificing to help someone else or something else or some animal or some person or someone in your life or yourself. I affirm your power to do that well. Okay, so we're going to start Pisces at 43:30. We're on the sun sign Pisces now. 43:30 PI. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. We're going to throw information, guidance, clarity, cues, and knowledge, please. What does this big brain Gemini moon have to say to the Pisces? Messages for the Pisces, please. Messages, guidance, coming into the light. Pisces, please. Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Pisces. Here we go. Pisces is here and now. Pisces. First message. Look at that. If you're looking for money, you got some cues and some stuff a coming. The Six of Pentacles is a powerful card. Some of you guys are waiting to get paid. Some of you guys are waiting to reap the benefits of the efforts you've made, and your hand is out. Whether the whoever's paying you knows it or not, you're like, come on, come on, come on, cough it up, cough it up. Some of you Pisces are waiting for something to connect with you materially that you put the effort in for. And this message is also about things that you take care of, things that are on your plate. Okay. So not only does the Pisces have their hand out, but some people in the Pisces life have their hand out. So the things underneath your tree that you care for, that you provide for, they're expecting their cake by the ocean too. So that's on the Pisces mind right now. I see a very strong material energy coming through with this big brain Gemini moon around the Pisces in general. And there's movement. These coins and these material things are moving, and that is always a good thing. So let's see the second energy, the sun. This is beautiful. So, this is a powerful message from the universe about making deals and prosperity and money, but it's also a fire sign Leo. If you happen to have one, they're looking right at you, and it's a positive thing. But if you don't know a Leo or don't have Leo in your life, this card says the universe has your back. And what you're doing right now in regards to the material, in regards to taking care of the things that you take care of, whether it's your family, your friends, your tithing, whatever it may be, the universe has your back and sees the effort that you're making. If it's also about people who are Pisces waiting to get paid, it's a good omen about success. In position 3, you have necessary changes. So, again, we have a clear message with this full moon for the Pisces. Hi there, welcome. We have a clear message for the Pisces um, in the first three cards. If you are a Pisces and you've been writing checks you can't cash, it's time to make some necessary changes. The universe has your back around it, by the way. You will make those changes. I affirm your power to succeed in that. If you are a Pisces and you've been making necessary changes, there's good omens around increase. If you have already received the note from your inner voice that you need to make those necessary changes, and you started doing those the last full moon in the month of November, then this is a card that says you're almost to the calmer waters, and things are only going to get better around your finances from here. Welcome to Bluehill Tarot. Please like and subscribe. I thank you for your support here. We're doing Pisces. If you look in the chat, you will see that we've done Virgo and Cancer. We are in Pisces, and we will be moving right along now to the fourth card, which is the energy of the wheel. This is also a Virgo. So we have fire and earth showing up around some of you Pisces, but this is the energy in position 4. It's a perfect placement for this card. This is an energy of trust and believe the universe has a plan. This card says the universe also has your back. So trust and believe that the wheel is always turning. And if you're waiting for that check to come in, the wheel is turning around that. This is the energy, as I said, also of specifically a Virgo. Now, at the center, we have the energy of air and choices around air. This is the big brain Gemini moon energy touching the Pisces. Pisces, you have a significant connection to this moon. Why do I say that? Because this card is showing up in the center of this reading, and it is the Gemini. The Gemini moon is here with you. And this card tells me that there are some Pisces who will be making some choices around love, lovers, people in their life, trying to figure out which one is the best relationship for them right now. And those connections certainly could be related to air signs: Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It's a beautiful, passionate energy. You may also have some love giving and receiving that's headed your direction around this moon. It may be a passionate time ahead for the Pisces. And look here, fire. If you have a fire sign in your life, you can expect that there's something happening or will be happening around this full moon related to them. This is position 6. Male or female, this is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? And they have something to give you. I'm just going to say that. They have something to give you. Is it a great big gift, or is it something else? It's something. I don't know what, but it's definitely coming. And this moon is going to pull it through. So, I'm just saying, I absolutely know that some of you Pisces who are waiting for something to happen around a fire sign, you're going to receive something from them. What is it? I don't know. I'm not going that deep. It's not, that would be a personal reading. This is the energy of your money and how things have been in the past. And this is a message that says you feel like you got the short end of the stick, you got left out on the curb, you didn't get a fair shake. So Pisces, if this is around your paychecks, your jobs, your compensation, the material things that you feel like you've worked for and you haven't received them, it's time to let it go. Let go, because this is holding you back. Maybe you did get left out on the curb around some deals or opportunities and you didn't get chosen, or you got a short, somebody was short sighted, whatever, or maybe you screwed it up. I don't know. But it's time to let this go. Why do I say? Because this is a spiritual path position, and sitting out on the curb is going to do you no good. Get up if you want, please. Here you are in the faded position. And look, I love that you have your palms up and that you're ready to receive. This is the energy of the Pisces. It's also another water sign. So look, Pisces, we have every area here as a possibility for you. We have the earth signs, we have the air signs, we have the fire signs, we have the water signs. So if you are connected with any of those energies, they're here. And the cards that are around them, some of you guys need to make necessary changes around people that have let you down that are air signs, period. If you have a fire sign, you're going to hear something from them. They have something to give you. I don't know what it is. If you are connected with another water sign, I say it's positive and the universe has your back. If you have an earth sign in your life, the only message that I'm hearing is if that is a new connection, then there's balance, possibly balance around them and their connection with you. Now, your final tarot card is the energy of Pisces for sure. The Seven of Cups. Don't, this, you see this person, they're like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should you do, Pisces? Listen to your inner voice. Learn how to meditate. Connect with who you are. Open that window that leads to the door, and you'll have a lot better chances of success around all things. Because this is not going to do you any good. If you are looking at all of your choices and you can't make your mind up, you're not listening to who you are. I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just saying that what I hear. All right, so let's throw a few destiny cards for the beautiful, delicious Pisces. Pisces, what's going to come into the light for the Pisces? What does the Pisces need to hear? What are the messages for the Pisces? Look, this card came out when I was shuffling. Remember, if you were here, I talked all about this card. This is Pisces right now. Pisces, you're making some sacrifices. This is literally what we call in Destiny the Christ card. This card is the card of sacrifice. You go, of being the one that gives in, of being the one that says, okay, we'll do it your way, or okay, we'll do what you want, or okay, of putting yourself second. Now, that in relationships, there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's reciprocal and there's give and take. Um, if it's around your finances and you're making sacrifices of yourself for others, I cannot criticize you at all. But I will say to you, if you've been doing that for a long time around any situation, it's going to start to develop into something that's not good for you and your vibration. I'm just pointing it out. Love, Pisces, if you have the energy of a fire sign around, it may be faded and they may, like I said, they have something to offer you. That's a card of the two. The two is the Two of Cups. It's the energy of faded connections. Now, if you ever listen to me before, you understand that when I say faded, I don't mean ball and chain. I don't mean it's time to nail it down, crucify the person, put them on the cross, they're yours. No, I mean, there's somebody that is going to change you in some way, that you have something to offer them and they have something to offer you. Whether they're going to stay 10 years, 10 weeks, 10 days, or forever, I don't know, but they're important. The blank. Woo, delicious. So Pisces in position 3, which for me is the most important position. The 3 is the most powerful energy. You have the blank. And so what does that mean? It means I have to pull 3 more cards. 1, oh, beautiful. 2, beautiful. Oh, I knew it was coming. I felt this energy. Okay, Pisces, here's your message about these cards. If you go out and you meet somebody, or if you have someone in your life that you met through some type of seminar or at a Cake by the Ocean Club, and I don't know, pay attention to the details. Okay, they may be blowing smoke, they may be making themselves more than they really are. Or the other option is, what if it's you? If you're telling stories or writing checks you can't cash, remember it will catch up with you before the end of December, and the energy of this Gemini moon will bring it through. Absolutely. So this is the energy of an earth sign. If you have if you have a relationship with an earth sign and you're traveling to see them, or they're traveling to see you, they're on their way, they're coming. This is the energy of ending. Some of you will be ending relationships with air signs that just are not up to snuff. And maybe you've done that 100 times before, but this time maybe it's going to work. Look at this. Wow, I'm getting strong jujus about the fire signs. Those Pisces that have relations with fire signs, don't get all caught up in the passion. You got to get out of bed sometimes. This is a very passionate card. So it's also the energy of, being a little bit lazy. If you have a fire sign in your life, whether you just met him and you wonder, when am I going to hear from them? They may be being a little bit lazy. But what did I tell you? I said I heard a clear message about they will have something to offer you. They will respond to you. You will hear messages from them. And I still affirm that. Wow, you're going to have much, much improvement around your finances. If you have been broke for a long time, I affirm your power to increase. Not that you don't, it's not going to fall from the sky, but if you continue your work, you're going to succeed. Oh, wow, Pisces, you have a great power around your personality. Whew, that's powerful. Don't burn any bridges, Pisces. If you're getting offers left and right, and if some of those offers, whether they're personal or professional, and you're not interested in them, but you've attracted them, don't just burn that bridge and turn away and forget about them. Be polite, keep your vibration high, explain that this is just not going to be something you can pursue right now. Don't put the energy out that you are just don't give a crap about somebody who's interested in you, however that may be, or whatever circumstance that may be. And this is the energy of, if you keep floundering and flailing and not making decisions, when you do make a decision, Pisces, you're going to be disappointed in the outcome. So, you know what they say, don't blank or get, what do they say? Never mind, I better not say that. Anyway, don't be disappointed in yourself. Making a decision is not, whether it's the right one or the wrong one, it's better to make one. Okay, that's it. All right, Pisces, that's the reading for the beautiful, delicious Pisces. I want to welcome you to my channel, and we will now move on to the next sun sign that I choose to do. Just a moment. Um, Elvis? Hi, Elvis. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Clear, 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 clear. We've done 3 sun signs, I think. Yeah. Virgo, Cancer, and Pisces. And I want to thank you for coming in and stopping here. And I will put timestamps in for this video when it is finished. I think we're going to wrap up the water signs and go ahead and do the Scorpio now. That's what we will do. I just heard that. So we will do the next sun sign will be Scorpio. And we will start Scorpio at 1:10, 1 hour 10. All right. So we're going to do Scorpio. Scorpio, what does the Scorpio need to hear? Wait a minute. 101. Oh no, 101. So it's 101, 101.50. 101.50. 101.50. All right. What does the Scorpio need to hear? The beautiful, beautiful, powerful, passionate Scorpio. What does the big brain Gemini Full Moon have to pull into the light? Whew, for the Scorpio. Let's see. What do we have? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge, please, Spirit. Scorpio, we're doing Scorpio right now. Guidance, clarity, what's coming through with this full moon? First message. Okay, so you got a lot of power around you right now, Scorpio. Whether it's only on the outside and you're just a bowl of jelly on the inside, I don't know, but this is you standing strong and defending your position, showing up, determined, doing what you have to do. This is a powerful energy of how the Scorpio is showing up. But I will say to you, there may be something that you need to open your eyes about. Okay, so if you are a Scorpio and you're showing up and you're determined and you're moving forward, but you may be a little bit skewed in the way that you're seeing things. Something will happen that will enlighten you. Doesn't have to be in a negative way, but something will enlighten you with this full moon in regards to some communication that you receive, especially as it is connected to things that you are very passionate about. The Hermit. So some of you Scorpios have been in hermit mode. Some of you Scorpios have a Virgo very close to you, but some of you Scorpios have really been working on yourself. If you look at these two cards, you've been working on yourself, your own stuff, what you need to do, where is the light of the divine connecting for you and what you need to achieve and where you're going. And let's talk about you energy. So, and that's very positive and very powerful. I think I believe Scorpios are going through a big metamorphosis of changes, and like all signs, I do say this quite a lot, but I truly believe and affirm it that by February of next year, some of us will have some major epiphanies and changes in our life, and Scorpios will be in that group. This is work. You are shining at work. I'm going to tell you, Scorpio, whatever you do, whether it's from your home or, in a corporation or whatever it is, people notice that you do it well. That's a big deal. Now, I'm not saying they all say to you, wow, you really know what you're doing. I'm not saying that they all pat you on the back and say, great job. No, but they see you and they're like, whoa. They think in their mind, wow, this person really knows their job. And that's a big deal. You should know that. Don't doubt your skill set. And I don't think you are because you're showing up strong and you know what you're doing. This is you. Look how you're showing up. This is the Scorpio card, and you're showing up balanced in position 4, and you are definitely You are the Phoenix rising, Scorpio. You are going to be receiving. It could be related to work that you're passionate about, or it could be related to something else that you're passionate about. But there's something where you're rising up, and you're receiving something around your passions. And you know, Scorpio, you're passionate about work, you're passionate about your passions and people that you care about. I would say expect something because there's definitely energy that's rising up around the Scorpio. This is the energy of achievements and moving up. So let me say this, if you're a Scorpio and you're trying to move up the ladder in your professional side, opportunity is knocking for you, Scorpio. Absolutely. And if you're a Scorpio who has a Taurus, an Aries, a Virgo in your life in some way, it's a good connection. It's somebody that makes you happy or they're trying. So look at this in position 6. So this card tells me that you are standing strong around things that have disappointed you. You're working on yourself. You're focused on your own goals. You're you, but you still have your eyes closed and you have some more things to release around this. And what is this? This is that feeling that you have when somebody really hurt you. This is that feeling of, oh my God, why did you do that to me? How could you do that to me? It's in position 6, and it's an energy of really feeling, that stab of pain and disappointment. So if you have someone, whether they're earth, water, air, or fire, and in the past they really hurt you, you're still carrying some part or portion of that, or they're doing it now still to you, and you've got your eyes closed. So I'm just going to tell you, you will go through a metamorphosis around that. I'm absolutely sure by the end of this year, you're going to release that, or, it's weighing heavy on you. Yeah. You're not, some of you Scorpios, this is position 7. This is, you see this, all of this energy that's tied up around. This is information that you need to see about things that have disappointed you. And you need to see them for what they are, whether they are things around your job or your personal life. You need to see that they're holding you back and you need to release them. It's your choice. You do whatever you want, of course, but the message is absolutely about releasing people, places, things that have had you tied up and kept you from being who you want to be, should be, are moving towards that metamorphosis, that growth around the Scorpio. In position 8, this is the energy of tension. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a Scorpio and you're having a hard time at work, especially, there's a definite message here about some people that they don't have your back. They are always wanting to be right. They are annoying as heck, and you can't get away from them because they are peers or coworkers or something. And you're going to have to just keep your vibration high because they're in their own way, whether they realize it or not. They are blocking you. So my advice to you is to keep moving forward. Don't confront the energy. Don't stick your finger into it because that's just going to cause more trouble. It's going to hold you back. Go around it, smile and wave. Don't add to it. Those water cooler energies, those people that talk one way to one person and another way to another person. That energy is here, and it is absolutely something you need to be aware of, and it's going to be stronger in the next week. Your final tarot card is the truth, information, the eagle, learning. I see that Scorpio is having major opportunity in 2026 around their professional life. I see the Scorpio as having things, unprecedented things around growth and opportunity for them. So I encourage you to avoid all of this downtrodden energy that is just low vibration. People that are not you, Scorpio, are trying, whether they're doing it consciously or unconsciously, they are literally trying to hold you back. Messages, messages. Okay, so you are on the right track. You are achieving. Don't be a micromanager. You are earning more. You will continue to earn more, and you will be more balanced around your finances. But, there's only so much you can control. Love. There is love around. I'm happy to say. If you're not in love with this baggage and these things that you have that have hurt you in the past, or if you have a recent relationship that really let you down, there is opportunity for other people. I say go for it, because this stuff you need to get out of your path. This energy of people who have just, they have really stuck it to you. Wow, you have a lot of power around work. You could end up, going up that ladder more than you expected in regards to, if you want to, it's there and available to you. Okay, look what's showing up with you, Scorpio. So this is the Scorpio, the Phoenix rising. You're receiving, you're growing, your metamorphosis coming, and this is the energy that's clarifying it. What does this card mean? Don't procrastinate. Do what you got to do. If something needs to change, change it. This card is telling me to tell you, don't don't procrastinate. Do what you need to do, Scorpio, to help yourself grow. The energy of you worrying about your finances, it could be that you're helping people in your family or friends, or some kind of circumstances around financial circumstances. You can only do so much there, Scorpio. This is the energy of someone who let you down, that is very selfish. Okay, this is a selfish person, someone that was only thinking about themselves. So this should give you pause, if somebody hasn't had the nuts to tell you, well, that person was really selfish to do that. I'm telling you, they were really selfish to do that. This is the energy of your health. Okay, Scorpio, if you keep festering about things that have hurt you, it's going to affect your health. The energy of headaches around your finances. It could be that family or friends or some business or money circumstances from the past. You're still stressing about those. Trust and believe, if you've been doing your best around those are on the way out. And your final energy is don't overthink it, okay? And don't turn to anything artificial to make you feel better for any extended time. It's not going to help, it's going to make things worse. All right, that's it for Scorpio. Okay, so we have done 4. Hallelujah. I don't know if I'm going to get to 8, 12, 8 more. Hmm. All right, so we are going to go on now to doing, I think we'll do the earth signs now. Yeah, we have one earth sign done, Virgo, so we will go on and do the next, we'll do Taurus. Next sign will be Taurus. Let me reset the deck. Taurus. Clear, clear, clear. Taurus. All right. 115. So 115:30. 115:30. Taurus. All right, we're doing Taurus now. Let me put it over here. Taurus. All right, Taurus, you are up. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What does the Taurus need to hear? for this full moon, this big brain Gemini full moon. What are the messages for the sun sign Taurus? What are the messages for Taurus for this full moon, December 4th, 2025? What are the messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge for the sun sign Taurus, 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 Taurus? Okay, here we go. Taurus, 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 Taurus. All right, first message for Taurus is melancholy. Some of the Taurus that may see this reading may be connecting with the energy of melancholy. In other words, feeling like, why does this keep happening? If you are a Taurus, and this full moon has you feeling like you're going in circles around something. If you feel like, why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep ending up at this place? Why am I here? What do I have to do to get to a different spot? I always end up here. That's an energy that is showing up with you, and there will be some change or input from the universe with this full moon around that circumstance. Change. There's change coming around that. You may be changing jobs, changing residence, changing lovers, changing. You're going to make a change. This is going to, bring forth change. This moon with this melancholy and this position of why does this keep happening is going to push you to make change. Nothing wrong with change. Change is good. And it's going to happen fast, Taurus, okay? Maybe not as fast as you'd like it to, but it's going to happen. When it starts to happen, it's going to happen quickly. If you're waiting for something to give you that final push to make the change, to change the job, to change where you live, to change the dynamic around something in your life, personally or otherwise, it's going to happen with this full moon. Something's going to come into the light and it's going to push you to do that. Your family loves you, Taurus. You have a great support system. If you're not reaching out to them, consider it. They do care deeply for you. Reach back when they reach out to you. There are rainbows around your family. It's meant to be, it's meant for you to stay connected with them. A beautiful energy of family and love, reciprocal love is around you. You've got friends. Taurus always has friends. Taurus, if you need some help with some of the things that you're melancholy about and you just don't know how to put it out there, get together with at least 3 friends, yourself included, you and 2 others, and relax, okay? Reminiscing. So Taurus is reminiscing about something from the past and it's not making them happy, it's making them feel melancholy. Some Taurus consciously or unconsciously are connecting with something from the past that something that was repeating itself or some circumstance that just didn't get better and you keep ending up in the same outcome, whether it's a business or love or family or whatever. You're reminiscing about it. Maybe you're rehashing and trying to figure out what to do about it. Get together with those friends, sit down, have a cup of coffee, relax, cup of tea. There's a water sign around some Taurus, and they are someone that cares about you, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They have something to offer you. There's a graceful ending that you are focusing on right now. There's something that you're trying to gracefully complete. It could be around a relationship with a water sign. It could be around a relationship with anyone. It could be around a relationship around personal things, around professional things. It could be something that you are going to make a change about because this melancholy and this fast paced energy that's coming with it is going to push you to the place where you just have to make a change. The universe is gently nudging you, and it's going to give you a good push with this moon. And if it's about money that you are concerned or worried or showing up saying, why does this keep happening? Why does it feel like I keep not getting the rewards I deserve? They're coming. The message is they are coming. Right? Let's throw a few oracles for the Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. Wow. So, you could be making yourself literally ill by feeling like, why does this keep happening? Or someone around you could be not feeling very well and you need to step up for them. There is more balance coming around your finances, and when things start to move, they're going to move quickly, and it's going to be a powerful change for you, Taurus. So get ready. Please accept the change that's coming. Beautiful love around your family. If you have a family, a relationship right now, whether it's with your family or your family and a lover or a committed relationship, it's a reciprocal energy. They care about you deeply. There's an energy of someone around you that may be a family or a friend or somebody close to you that's not really doing that well in regards to their health or finances. You can lift them up, help someone else, and it takes your away the energy about your own problems. The energy of the Ace of Clubs starting something new. And there's the energy of someone who's a water sign and they may be pressuring you in some way. They may be squeezing you in some way. You can only go so fast and you can only figure things out at your own pace. So if that's got you bothered, just tell them, hey, I can't do any more than I can do right now. And this is something, some of you, Taurus, may be obsessing about something that you have gracefully ended, or you're trying to figure out how to gracefully end it. You're going to figure it out with this full moon. And your final card is yes, some of you, Taurus, absolutely feel like you've gotten the short end of the stick around your money. And you have, but that's about to change. The universe says this moon is going to pull more powerful energy around you, Taurus, for your finances. So keep going, stay focused, and you got this. Be positive, be present, show up. That's the best thing you can do, Taurus. You guys know you are the bull. All right. Thank you, Taurus. Okay, so we did Taurus now. So we got 5 done. Woohoo! All right, I'm going to continue to the sun sign Capricorn. Capricorn will be next. I will put timestamps in when I am done. Capricorn, please. Capricorn will be next. Messages got, wow. Okay, so Capricorn has some faded stuff going on. Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. Messages, please, for the Capricorn. Capricorn, messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Capricorn, messages, please. Capricorn, messages, please. Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, one more shuffle. We are going to do Capricorn right now. And Capricorn will begin at 125 flat. 125 flat. All right, Capricorn. What are the messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge for the sun sign Capricorn? What does the Capricorn need to hear that may be surfacing with this powerful Gemini, big brain, moon energy, please? Messages for the beautiful, powerful, earthy Capricorn. First message. So some of you Capricorns have something that you're very interested in. Something that is making you, if you are a single Capricorn, you absolutely will be with this full moon, this big brain Gemini moon. You will be crossing paths with somebody who catches your eye, and you're like, oh, that may be delicious. That may be cake by the ocean. That may be something I'm really interested in pursuing. And some of you Capricorns have something that you've walked away from that you're still very passionate about. So I'm going to say to you that Capricorns who have relationships that are in flux, you may be making the decision to put that relationship on the back burner and pursue a relationship that's more interesting to you. Hello, hi, welcome. Hi, whoever you are. Zubia, welcome. We're doing Capricorn right now, my friend. So, if you are a Capricorn and you have a relationship that, you just can't figure it out, um, you may be putting it to the side, and in the interim, a new relationship is going to cross your path, somebody that catches your eye. Also, if you are in a relationship and everything is cake by the ocean, you're happy as a clam, there will be something else that you will be forced to put to the side, something that you may be very passionate about that you want, like that Rolls Royce or that island in the Bahamas that you really want to buy. You may have to put those things to the side right now because you're not able to have them, period. And you will be told that in no uncertain terms with this moon. This is the energy of the world, a new phase, a new cycle. It's also the energy of a water sign. But this is the energy of coming into the light of new opportunities, the number three. Okay, this is in position three and it is the number three. This is the energy of you being a problem solver around the things that I just talked about. You can figure this out, is my message to you, Capricorn. The energy of your emotions. So you need to tighten up around what you want and what some of you Capricorns may be all over the place. If you are a single Capricorn and you're trying to figure out whether you want to do this, that, or the other, the solution is you're going to have to make a choice. Somebody is definitely giving you a headache, and you are going to separate yourself from that energy. There's someone who is annoying the Capricorn, and they're not going to win and you're not going to win. The things that are happening right now, if there's a circumstance around business deals, around business partners, around relationships, around people that want to say something, they always have to have the last word. They want to be right, they want it their way or the highway. Those kind of people right now for the Capricorn are not going to mix well, and you may have some around you. My advice to you is what this says: put them to the side. Don't jump in and engage because you're going to get nowhere that way. This is the energy of your intuition. The universe has some messages to you about your life and your relationships, in particular, new relationships. Listen to your inner voice around whether they are good, bad, or in between, because you've got messages there, Capricorn. This is fair and balanced outcomes. This is the Libra air sign energy. This is the energy about getting what you give right now on your spiritual path. Okay. If you're giving people a bunch of crap, you're going to get a bunch of crap. The energy of a water sign: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And that's a faded energy. In position 8, you may have faded relationships around water signs. Does that mean they're perfect and forever? No, but it does mean that they're faded and they are meant to be. This is about things in front of you, okay? Whatever you're doing to manifest, to fulfill yourself, people see you doing that and they say, wow, Capricorn, you really understand what's what. You know what's going on. You figured it out. You got it. You have the potion. So that's very positive. All right, let's throw a few destiny cards for Capricorn, please. Capricorn, Capricorn, right? Wow, the Jack of Spades. So if you met somebody Capricorn and you're not sure what's what with them, you got it right, okay? Take your time to vet whatever they're saying. You know, be the peacemaker. That's a good thing. Don't be negative and don't get depressed, Capricorn. Please. The energy of being a team player, things are yet to be determined around people you may be arguing with. If you are married or have a committed relationship, listen to your intuition about what you should be doing right now because it's correct. You have faded love in your life. Some of you, Capricorn, have faded love with water or air signs. The energy of you have someone in your life that is a water sign that is a lot has a lot of wisdom. I'm not saying they're perfect, but they have the Queen of Spades. And the final energy is if you are a Capricorn and you are a parent, whether it's just to a dog, a cat, or a goldfish, or you have children, whoever, they love you and they're so grateful that they have you. Okay, that's it for Capricorn. All right, I am going to take a break from this and just sit here and see if anyone comes in to the channel. I've done 6, 3, 6. Yeah, ooh, a lot of work. I've done water and earth. So let's see if we have anyone come in that I can talk to. Otherwise, I'll just stop and maybe I'll do some videos and record them and upload them to my channel. Maybe I won't. Hello, who is that? Suki. Hey, Suki. Clear, clear, clear. All right, so the sun signs that I've done are, let me put them in here. So if anybody does want to see them, they can look. First, Virgo. Oops. Virgo. At 7:30. 7:30. Then we did Cancer at 25:45. Then we did Pisces at 43:30. Then we did Scorpio at 1:15:30. Then we did Taurus, the bull, at, oh, wait a minute, that was the wrong one. Dang, I did it wrong. Oopsie doo. Oopsie doo, what you. Oh, we did Pisces. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. Pisces is at Pisces at, trying to get it right. It would be great. 43:30. Did I put that in? Wrong. Yes, I did. 43:30. And then I gotta get this Taurus Scorpio is at 101. That's not right there. Remove that. Scorpio at 101.50. 101.50. That right? Yes, 101.50. Okay, now we'll do Taurus. TNURUS is 1.1530, right? 1530. 30. And final is Capricorn at 125 flat. 1.25.00. Okay, that's all. That is it. All right, I'm going to sit here for 5 minutes and then I'll get off this channel. Woo. Clear, clear, clear. I am going to look at the channel now, the chat stream, and see what's what. Say hello if you are in chat. Hi, Jillian. How are you? Done well at what? I've done well at many things. This channel, not so much, but certainly doesn't make any money for my animals. Free and focused readings available. Yeah, me too, Jillian. Me too. After this live stream, look for a new short where I'll show you something around here that you haven't seen. Messages, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Full moon messages. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that's true. Myself included. Myself included. How's your weather? I don't know anything about how the weather is where you are. Yeah, that's an understatement. Oh, that's not too bad. Not cold. My daughter's got 8 inches of snow, and I'm like, well, it's sunny here. Frosty days. It's full on winter up in the New England area. Wintertime, wintertime. So what are you doing to keep yourself busy, Jillian? Oh. Hey, Jillian, do you ever see those castles that I saw a show the other day. Mark was watching it and I walked through. It was all about castles, and I think some of them were in your area. Hello. Hi, Divine Goddess. Welcome. 333. Gotta love that. I mean, but do people go to them, or are they just sitting there and, you know, for no one to see? I mean, are they like museums? I know I would. I would love it there. I would revel in that energy. Yeah, I would be lit up. Absolutely. Divine Goddess, what are you doing? Welcome to Blue Hill Tarot. My name's Lanier. Nice to meet you. Not right now, I can. It's too difficult for Mark to travel. I have to come alone, and I couldn't do that. Yeah, the energy. Absolutely. Okay. Where are you in the United States, Divine? Or are you across the pond like Jillian? Clear, clear, clear. Yeah. Oh, Maryland. Nice. Nice. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. What day were you born? Month and day. Do you mind if I ask that so I know who you are? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I've never been to Maryland, but you know what? I can tell you one thing, you may not be interested. I love the Ravens. I'm an NFL fan, so. Oh, welcome, compadre. You're a Pisces. 224. 224. What is that? Oh, so you have a way about you. Yeah, you're a court card. You have a you have a great way about you in regards to communication. You do have the energy is the queen of clubs with the three of diamonds. So that tells me that you are when you're vibrating a little lower, you worry, worry. Threes though, threes. Threes are so powerful. You know, you may be a three that doesn't worry. You may be a three. The energy of the three on the high side is just a big problem solver. You are the one that fixes things, but when you start to, you know, if you're feeling poorly or your emotions are in ebbing and flowing, or even around the energy of some moons, you may dip in your vibration, and that can cause you to be worrying, especially around financial things, and that can cause you insomnia. Yeah. What's that say? What kind of land? Amaq land? I don't know what that is. If you think I'm dumb, um you're right when it comes to the geography. If I haven't been there, I don't know anything about it. The Queen of Clubs is what you are. You have a way about you. You know, all of the court cards, uh, the kings and the queens, they have a way about them. Just like when you see, you know, uh, when I say that, like when you see the King of England or any kind of king or queen, the way that they hold themselves, you have that aura or energy around you. But you have you know, you have the energy of the club, which is about communication, and that can cause you to squeeze, and it can cause you to overthink things. But you're great in your communication, and if you are a teacher or have an opportunity to teach people things, you're excelente at that. Maybe you might not like it, but you're still good at it. What does that mean, what you wrote there? Can you tell me? Somebody wrote, oh, that's Tony Tram. What is Tony Tram saying? Amaq land. What is that? The energy, let me just say this to you, Divine. The energies of the court cards when it comes to the clubs, in my experience in counseling and working with them in Destiny for over 34 years, is that they can get wound up really tight, you know, and then when you are wound up really tight, sometimes you have to find a way that is not harmful to yourself to release that energy, because you're so smart. You guys are really smart, and you're always trying to figure if something's up, you try to figure it out, and your mind is like a wheel, ooh, spinning. So I hope, you know, with your name, Divine Goddess 333, I would imagine that you probably absolutely meditate and focus on box breathing and, you know, taking energy in and pushing energy out that you don't need. So I'm not worried about, you know, when I say that, I'm not saying it's connecting with you, but as a generality, the energy of the clubs are very intellectual, very, they want to know, they want to understand, they want to figure it out, you know? Who knows what this means? Amaq land. Jillian, what's that mean? Oh, I don't know. They're gone probably. Well, I'm gonna stay on till it reaches 2 hours, and then I'll go. Do you want me to throw? Is If you come in and you want to donate for any reading, that's great. If you come in and you would like to have a free reading, just type the word free, and I'll throw a few cards. If you have a question, you can ask me. No pressure. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jillian. I don't know what that is. Thank you, Jillian. Oh, oh, what do you want to ask about? Do you have a specific do you have a specific area that you want to connect around? Messages, please. Jillian, I don't want you to I don't want you to I mean, I can use the money for the animals, but I don't want you to give because you think I'm just sitting here. I don't mind. If I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't. It's that easy for me. Really. Money and work. Money and work. Jillian, Jillian, Jillian. Um, what? Let me see. I think just a minute. I think you're in Uranus right now. No, no, even better. You're in Jupiter. It's a good time for you, Jillian. Tell me your age again. I know you're 29. Good, Divine. I'm happy to hear that. Wow, you have the Jack of Spades and the King of Hearts. And guess what, Jillian? For this year, you have the Six of Spades as your result. And I hate to tell you this, you may not want to hear it, but there's a big energy around you this year about love, about new love, about giving love a chance, about karmic things happening around love. I know it's not wrong at all. It's fine. People, the thing about it, I really believe that um, we're going to figure out this ageism thing. Messages, please. Guidance, clarity. We'll surround. I don't, I feel like you just don't want to hear it when I talk to you about, energies around. Yeah, the Six of Spades. Big energy, Jillian. It's your result card. Um, and you know, when the six of spades comes up, it's a very karmic year. You know, we have a lot of big universal changes. You know all about them, but for some of us, when these energies arrive, things happen. Um, there's an energy that's, you know, I feel like it's positive for you. I really do. What I'm picking up on here is the energy. You know, the spade energy, the six energy. It's very karmic, and it's an energy of reaping and sowing, about accepting and about getting what you give and about finally getting fair and balanced outcomes. And I know that you have been searching for fair and balanced outcomes for an indefinite time, but it's coming. I know that there's. I think that you can affirm yourself that 2026 is going to be a major uh, impact year. There's going to be, by the time you get to your next birthday and your next birthday season arrives, there's going to be some impactful changes around you and who you are and how you feel and how you're processing things that are happening to you. And it's going to bring positive improvements around your path, Jillian, Jillian, Jillian. The double seven. First card. See the energy of moving on. Yes, you will. All right, look at this card. Your first card is about turning away from things that, you know, you maybe you've been passionate about. Maybe there still has a fire burning around them, but you know you have to let them go. The energy of growth, opportunity, the Empress. News is coming. Things that you've cast out are coming back towards you. The Three of Wands in position three. I say to you that you have energy of karma and fate and things moving toward you. That you are in a place where you understand you have to put the past behind you, and it's going to open the door for opportunity. A news coming toward you about new things. This is you exactly, the seven. The seven of cups is the seven of water. You are the seven of water. Um, Surround your foundation. You are just really concerned about your own security. And here's the card that I told you was the six of spades at the center. This is the energy of karma and fate and justice. There will be balancing. You see these two cards? This is the energy of what the moon is bringing you to focus around. These are both Libra energies about karma and fate and fair and balanced outcomes, growth and opportunity. And this card in position three is literally about news coming toward you. Look at this. Wow. It's the most important thing I can say to you right now, Jillian, is to whatever you have to let go of that you know you don't want to let go of, maybe something you really wanted or whatever. Right now you're not going to get it and you know it in your gut. Try to do that as gracefully as you can, because that's going to open that door even wider to reaping the rewards of this energy, the things that are on their way, and they are on their way. I affirm that. I felt that for a long time. This is the energy of making decisions. It's you know, picking the best choice, giving and receiving. This is the energy in position eight, the energy of the devil, the Capricorn, the energy of temptation. Don't do anything that you is not good for you right now, period, Jillian. And the final energy is the Virgo, the Hermit. It could be that you have a Virgo that you put to the side that, whether they like it or not, you did. The wish card is on the bottom of the deck with the seven and you. So these are your messages, and you again, and you melancholy. These are all your messages. So this is what I want to say to you. The universe is going to reward you. You will make it to till that time. The Nine of Cups is saying that. The energy feels like you've been tending to your garden and it hasn't been growing, but it will begin to grow. And this is you, the energy of the Cancer, and you literally feel like things have been upside down, but then this is you also. You're downloading and growing spiritually more than you may even realize. You are. And you feel like you've been here before, you've done that. Why do you have to keep going through it? But I'm saying to you, you will absolutely find the balance that you're looking for financially. Are you waiting for news about something? If you are, there is news. I'm going to pull some more cards. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Jillian, please. Clarity here. Clarity. Jillian, 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 Jillian. This is the cards. These are the cards that were on the bottom of the deck. The energy of the seven of coins, tending to your garden, making the necessary changes that you need to make to get by, to make things as safe as possible. You have to continue to do that. Affirm the positive around doing it. Thank you, Spirit. No, no lottery win. You don't need that. The energy of a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The energy of work. The energy of the Three of Cups. You have two threes in position three. There's a strong message there for you to have opportunity, to have more growth, to connect with more people than you're giving yourself a chance to. Have you been being a hermit? And this is security around your home. You are more secure than you realize. This is the Knight of Coins. You see how you feel like you're riding an elephant and things are not moving? And this is insomnia, vivid dreams, downloading energy from the divine. You need more sleep. This is the alchemist. You will be manifesting. I affirm that. And this is the energy of things that could harm you. I don't want you to do anything that could harm yourself. Don't get all caught up in the stress of what you're going through. And this is the energy of the death card. There's an end in sight to this, you being a hermit, being locked away. There's an end in sight of you being a hermit and locked away and not getting the opportunities that you want. You see this? This is the Eight of Cups. This is the same card that's in position one. This is you, again, the Cancer. And underneath that are the necessary changes. I I know that it feels like forever. Yeah. I know that it feels like forever, but it is going to happen. I just keep telling you, the energy of you is the millionaire's card. And that probably makes you want to just say, what? You are the millionaire's card. The Seven of Diamonds is the millionaire's card. It is the most unique and powerful and creative energy you can't imagine. But the thing that's holding you is that Seven of Hearts. Your emotions. I want you to trust. I want you to understand. And I know you do, but it's so difficult for you. You're going to be okay. You would not believe all the things I've been through this year, Jillian. You guys have seen that the universe pushed me. I fractured my rib. I fractured my wrist. I still have this black eye here. It's still black. It hasn't gone away. And that's just one thing that you know about. There's plenty of other things that you don't know. There's someone who wants to have a relationship with you that's a fire sign. There's someone that's an air sign, an energy of an air sign that is at work or something to do around work. Yeah, there's love. I'm telling you, I keep picking up on love. Yeah, you feel like you got the short end of the stick around the money. We know that. And you are the Jack of Diamonds. This is your Jack. This is the best Jack. This Jack could sell ice cubes to Eskimo. When you're in the zone, you can do anything you want. This is again love. And this is someone that you don't want. The nine of this is the energy of disappointment, feeling defeated. I don't want you to continue that. What does that say? I know, get some amica. I don't know what that is. I don't know either, but they're there. Have you been anywhere to have tea or coffee or go to the library or look at a book or go somewhere where there are other people? Hey, Alicia, happy holidays. Oh, amica. An ointment. One more message, please. Jillian, I'd like to receive it. Okay, I did receive three messages. One is the talisman. I'm sure you have at least one. One is about power, and one is about the storm. The storm is in the past, okay? The storm is in the past. I affirm that. This is the energy of your power. You have the power. I affirm that also. The power is around you. You're in one of the most productive cycles that you can be in, and you have the energy of karma and fate with you. All I can tell you is what I hear, and that is that you can succeed. You may feel like you can't, but you can. And the energy of letting go and succeeding is around. And I'm telling you, that's what I'm going to say until the cows come home. Where's my these papers are a mess. Oh goodness. I don't know. And that's it. That's all I have to say. Okay, that was a reading for my dear friend Jillian. And I'm going to say again, stay strong. And if there someone crosses your path that is a fire sign, especially, um, don't just blow them off unless they need to be blown off. Not yet. I heard not yet, and that's what I said. Clear, clear, clear. All right. You won't be meeting anyone. Well, I say you won't be meeting anyone then. If you won't be meeting anyone, you won't be meeting anyone. That's the best way to not meet anyone is to affirm your power to not meet anyone. You know that. Anyone in the channel I haven't met before? Anyone here? Yes, Alicia, I will gladly do a reading for you, my dearest. Thank you for sending me what you sent me. It was beautiful. That picture, I loved it. Love, love, love to see your smiling. Yeah, a carbon copy of mom. A carbon copy. Jillian, I send you a hug to Edinburgh and all of your castles. Go out and see some. When the weather is just lightly cool and there's not a lot of rain or a light rain, go out. Oh, you can't walk around in the place you live? I love to live in places where you don't have to have a car. That's not Florida. I don't believe that. I can never agree with you on that. I think that you I don't agree. That's all. You do have the Jack of Spades around, and that is a an energy that is just be sure you. Oh, remember what I said, Jillian, about looking for the little short? I'm gonna do something. Don't be sad. I wish I could say something to lift you up. All I can tell you is that I see the power around you. I see the power with you. I see the things that are blocking you. And I affirm that they have no power over you. And I affirm the power you have is stronger than any of the negative energy that has been pushed at you. Just like when the universe shoved me on September 19th, 2025, I was pushed from behind in the dark of the early morning after meditation and rituals before the sun rose. I got up. I will always get up. Just like you, Jillian. All right, Alicia. Clear, clear, clear. Alicia, do you have a focus that you would like to ask about? General. Okay. What are we doing here, Spirit? Which deck? We're going to use this deck again? This deck? All right. All right. Alicia, messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Messages for Alicia, please. Guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Alicia, Alicia, Alicia. Alicia, Alicia, Alicia. What is this Gemini moon doing for Alicia? What are the messages around the energy for Alicia right now moving forward? December 4th, 2025. Guidance, please. The moon, this is Gemini. This is the energy of the moon. You're definitely connected with the moon. You're thinking about the moon, the power of love, giving and receiving. This is the energy of the lovers, giving and receiving. The energy of the Gemini. The moon is Gemini. The energy of air. This is another air energy. This is seeking truth and information, knowledge, moving towards the information, the ego, the truth. Family is so important to you, and they love you just as much as you love them. The Ten of Cups is the only rainbow in tarot, and it's about love and people who reciprocally care about you. Your family is a priority right now. The energy of spirit is right underneath the moon. This is a Virgo energy, a Cancer energy, but it's also the energy of you receiving energy and information, downloading. I think you're really changing, Alicia. I spiritual energy around you foundationally right now. I don't trying to find balance. The energy of air signs, giving and receiving love and not getting what you want. The energy of melancholy, asking yourself, why do I keep ending up in the same spot? Why does this keep happening? What's happening around me as it connects with giving and receiving love? I think you're tired of trying to find balance, sick and tired of the wheel. And then comes the fool. The reckoning is the fool. Beautiful. It's gonna go away, Alicia. It's changing. Goody, goody, goody. Tending to your garden. This is something you always will do. The seeds that you planted, the things that you've put in place, you're going to maintain them. You have a picture of that always in your mind. And things are going to get going faster. Yippee! So if you've been wondering when is the dam gonna break, it very well may be breaking with this full moon. If that's what you want, I affirm it's absolutely possible. And this is also a card back in the day. I know you probably heard me say it, but back in the day when we used to look at the energy of the Rider-Waite tarot, that was very boring, the artwork. It also connected the Eight of Wands with falling in love. So that's in front of you. I'm just saying that's in position 9. That's not the strongest energy I'm connecting with this card, Alicia, but it is an energy that connects with this card. This is a card of the dam breaking and things starting to move fast. And you like fast when it comes to business, especially. It's a hard time to keep you interested. You need things to move. There you are on the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. You are the King, you are the Pisces. Underneath that card, let's see what we get. The energy of passion. Again, the Queen of Cups. It's yours. The energy of a new phase, a new cycle, and the energy of the Death card. And you see this death card, this is something, I'm going to say that there's a relationship that you have thought you ended that's not over. A relationship that you thought you ended, maybe you thought you ended it a few times, but it's not over. And it's definitely connecting with air, with another water sign, or with the energy of an earth sign. Messages, please. Let's throw a few clarifiers and then we'll throw some destiny. I don't see anybody here that's fire. Is there any fire around? I know at some point that Alicia was asking me about fire. Is there messages from spirit about fire? I see another water sign, an earth sign, and air. I see no fire. What's happening, spirit? Messages, please. Clarity here. The Hermit. So I see the energy of an air sign in retreat, and that's going to change. I see the energy of an air sign who hasn't been around, and that's going to change. I see necessary changes. The Death card. It may be a little too late, or there may be something ending around some dynamic in your family. It may be some dynamic in your family. I'm not saying it's a death. I'm saying that there's some type of a change around something in the family. Hold on. Here's the energy of strength. It's also a Leo. The energy of finding balance around your money. The Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. It will get better. The energy of melancholy and wondering why things keep happening the way they do with the energy of the Chariot. Wow. I have to say I see you going. The reason that I see that is because you go back to them. You move away and then you move back, or you let them move forward. The energy of competition, and you know what? You're on top of this energy. You do well with this energy. You thrive in this kind of energy. Hold on. The Wheel of Fortune. Again, the wheel is turning around your finances, but I'm obviously picking up on the energy of an earth sign Virgo. I don't know if you have ever heard of one. And the energy of protection around the stress that's in front of you. I need to find out a few things about the death card, and I think that there's something going on where there's you know me, I connect these energies and positions, and When I see this energy of, I see the energy of you loving your family, them loving you back, but there's something changing around the dynamic, around money, and around what's happening in the relationships with that. Um, I'm going to have to get clarity here. I also do not understand why I'm receiving, the energy of the Virgo in three places. I don't know if you have any Virgo in your life or around you in some form or fashion. All of these energies can have separate meanings, and those are the meanings I gave you. But I have to add as a caveat that when you have the persistent energy showing itself, even though you don't feel it, I have to mention it. I didn't feel the presence of a Virgo, but I have the Virgo energy in three places. Yeah, I know. So, anyway, I think there was something that you had to make a necessary change around or stop doing around something to do with family. It doesn't mean that you don't love the family. It doesn't mean that you're not there and you're not the person that is the Seven of Pentacles and in many ways, but there's something completing around something going on in position three with the Ten of Cups and the Death card. What's this about? I think this is Alicia competing. You're trying to achieve something. If there's something you're trying to achieve, you have the Fool, and that says you will achieve it. If you're trying to get something right now, especially professionally, I say yes, you're going to get it. If you've been being a hermit and not going anywhere or connecting with anyone, that is going to change. If you have an air sign that you haven't heard from lately, that is going to change. And it will make you happy. It will take away the melancholy. If not forever, for some time. Thank you, Spirit. What else? No. There's somebody here who's doing something that you need to find out the truth about, or there's somebody here that may not be telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They may be, uh, coloring something in a way that's not correct. Yeah, secrets. Secrets are around the air sign that you connect with, things that you don't know. You know what you want, that's for darn sure. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is something that hasn't happened yet, possibly, or you're just starting to get a cue about it. This is a family, the Ten of Cups, beautiful in position three. This is the Death card, and then you receive the blank. And that means I'm going to pull three more cards, and hopefully we'll get some clarity about what this is. Okay, this can be somebody in your family that's feeling sad or depressed or being extremely negative, um, or disappointing you. Stubbornness. I wonder who that could be. And look at all that club energy. Okay, so that is definitely an energy. This is something that is been an ongoing situation. Um, but it's starting to get to the point where it's getting a little bit obsessive. But I'm not too thrilled about the 7 of clubs there. That is a card when you can really get, you could get depressed, whoever this is. The energy of the 2 of clubs, the peacemaker, the 4 of diamonds. So we have the clarifier about the air sign. I don't know. You don't need to tell me. It's none of my business. But if you haven't been connecting with the air sign, or you put the kibosh on the 4 of diamonds, um, or you haven't seen them in a period of time, the energy is flipping on that. What will you figure out why or what's happening? No, there won't be any explanation about that. You won't. Wow, Jiminy Crickets, Alicia. So we have the 6 of spades with the Fool and the 5 of wands. Whatever's going on, you may be being the peacemaker with the family situation, and whatever's happening, whatever it is, everybody's going to get exactly what they give. You're getting sixes, and I'm feeling the energy of the 6, and the 6 is an energy of karma, of fate, of reaping what you sow, and everybody around you related to that situation in family and in love. This card here can be the energy of the family member trying to be the peacemaker, you trying to be the peacemaker, the 4 of diamonds trying to be the peacemaker. And this is the energy of relationships that you have been having a hard time letting go of, that are in your life, connecting around these types of energies. Wow, you have 2 8s in position too. That's a good thing, I say. And there's a lot of stuff going on. You have another club. Okay, so this is something to do absolutely with somebody in the family, communication, disappointment, somebody, with their feelings hurt or getting sad. You're going to figure it out. Whew. So we have the Joker with the 4 of diamonds. This is beautiful. This is definitely you, you're connecting with your queen. This energy is you. Okay, you are the king of diamonds. You connect with the king of diamonds, but your queen is the queen of diamonds, and you are the queen of diamonds as well as the king of diamonds and the jack of diamonds and the 10 of diamonds, but more so the jack of diamonds, the queen of diamonds, and the king of diamonds. So this is you. This is something that, there's going to be some reaping and sowing in your favor around things that you have had a difficult path around with regards to work and money, and consequences around those. Because remember, for a long while, Alicia, we were connecting on a regular basis with you around the 7 of swords, consequences. This card is, with these cards, is indicating to me that the gig is up. We're about ready to jump off with the Fool, and we're going to be standing backwards. We're so sure about what we want to do. So I'm happy to see these cards for you. I don't know what this other stuff is, and you don't need to talk to me about it. If it doesn't make sense, I apologize, but I'm definitely hearing it, so I'm saying it. This is the 8 of diamonds. You still need to watch your money more than you are. And you have a whole bushel and a peck of junk around your love life. That's all I can say. It's not in front of you. It's not time for, cake by the ocean around your love life. It may be time for, fishing or cutting bait, that kind of thing. Um, what else? I don't have any other cards here. I'm going to give you a card from the Seeing Eye, but I don't know if this deck is going to tell you what. I don't know. I heard something about this deck. right now today. All right, thank you. In this energy, I'm not making sense, maybe, but never mind. What is it? Give us a message. I'll take it. Alicia, go ahead. Knowledge. Thank you, Spirit. Knowledge is power right now. Around anything that I mentioned, you need to get to the meat of the matter. Okay, whatever thing I talked about, you need to delve a little deeper around that. Hi to you. I said hi to you back, Tisha. Welcome. Okay, so that is what I have to say. You have any questions, Alicia? I'm gonna pick these cards up. Nope, she's gone. Hopefully she's listening. Is that the biggie? The- Oh, yeah, yes, yes. Pay attention to the message I gave you about the 7 of clubs around that, please. And it's going to be okay. There's love there, big time. No, maybe just depressed. Maybe just depressed, but not not connecting with the energy of communicating that feeling clearly. I didn't receive anything about, leaning on things that other than the Queen of Clubs, I didn't receive anything that would indicate, and I heard no words about when I see the Queen of Clubs, sometimes I can see things, pictures of, like wine bottles or something that would mean that the wheels are spinning and the wheels are coming off. But I didn't see anything like that. What I saw was thinking, a lot of stress. And that came after the 7 of clubs, which was the first card. And then the energy of you, which you're the 4 of clubs in that pile of clubs energy. You stand your ground well and you have a right to. But your power is intimidating, even to those who are blood. Um, I don't. Should Alicia go get him? All right, let me just see if I get an answer. Show me Earth. Show me Earth if we should go get him. Oh, that was Earth. So let's see. Show me Earth, please. In the cards that I'm gonna throw now. It was a younger Earth sign too. Yeah, okay, but show me the specific energy, please. Messages now. Alicia, what was that? Biggie's birthday again? I forgot. Do you mind telling me that? Just the month and the day? So I can look at the destiny card and that will help me connect with the energy better. Hmm. All right, just wait a minute. Show me the energy, please. Show me the energy I'm asking about. Okay, so I'm going to go over these cards in just a moment. So this is who you represent. The Four of Clubs. I. This is the energy that I'm picking up on what's going on with Biggie, the King of Clubs. I do feel like, this person feels like they've been putting in the effort and the time as much as they can. I do feel like you're not getting the whole story about what's going on. I do feel like there's something, that is connecting with the Biggie in regards to his relationship that's a part of this issue. I do see that things were, there's an energy of procrastination, not doing what needed to be done around the Biggie energy. Um, I'm going to throw a few tarot cards on top. And then I'll throw a couple more destiny cards, and then I'll tell you what I'm concerned that I see the Jack of Spades at the center, Alicia, because to me, the Jack of Spades in this circumstance absolutely is an indication that Suki, do not do that to Lilu. That's a baby kitten. Lilu, get off the chair. Sorry about that, guys. If you start to pick on that little baby kitten, I'll get up. Thank you, Spirit. The Fool. That's an the 10. I don't think the that Biggie's seeing the forest for the trees. 7. The 3. 6. The Pisces. That's you. I think this the Biggie just sees you as, I do believe this Biggie holds you up high, and I love that. The Hermit. Okay, so I'm going to ask a couple questions. Here he is, right here. And the final card is, oh God, consequences. Okay, so what I'm going to say is I do feel like that this Biggie feels like they've been, doing their best. This is, you hear me drone on about the 10 of spades, the workaholic, and this is the energy of earth, the mother of earth, male or female. It is the energy, and I do feel like this person is suffering the consequences of something to do with the relationship that the mother and the baby, that kind of situation. I do feel like there's some energy of, being in retreat, that maybe that hermit energy that we were seeing was connected around Biggie, being, and then you are here as the Pisces karma and fate. And I think that this Biggie thinks that you can solve anything and you will fix everything. And I don't think that, I don't think that's necessarily what's going to happen. I have to say that. I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense, but that's what I'm seeing. So that's what I'm seeing. I see it, Tell me where what's what? I mean, does any of this this does any of this resonate at all? Just yes or no, or I will stop. Oh, that's what you. Okay. I don't think if you want me to tell you what I hear spiritually, my answer is no. But I'm not God, okay? So I don't see anything detriment if you're talking about I don't see you going anywhere is something that my guides are saying, and I would see an energy of movement, or literally the chariot. I don't see that here. I do see another rainbow at the center, and I do see necessary changes happening. Oh, see, now you don't tell me these things. So, okay, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and then you're just going to say yes or no. Is Biggie back around the mother? Is Biggie back around the mother? Yes or no? Oh, then you know what? I don't think you need to go. That's my call. Okay. But I do think that, there's something going on with him that needs to be addressed. Period. I do feel like that this Biggie is not where he should be. Not I'm not saying geographically. I'm saying in between his ears and his life and his where he is right now. Emotionally, his energy is not where it should be. And that's it. Okay, my darling. So I say get on the phone, talk to your sister, and ask, is he feeling downtrodden? Is he being negative? Is he hiding out in his room? Is he disappearing? Is he doing anything that could be harming himself in regards to the king and the queen of clubs? Because whenever we have the king of clubs or the queen of clubs, I mean, the wheels can be coming off at that point. And that's when you just can't cope. And people, we all have times when we can't cope, and the big deal is to understand that reaching for something that is going to physically change us is going to also physically change us, and it may take us to a place where we have more trouble than it's worth, and it may take us on a different path, and then our destinies, basically, for the lack of a better word, I won't say it, but oh Lord. Well, you need to talk to her. Okay. Well, ultimately, if they won't talk to you, eventually you may have to do some door knocking. But I wouldn't say, unless your sister has a history of doing things that are abusive in regards to the king of clubs or the queen of clubs energy that I was just talking about. If that's the case, then there may be a need for you contacting somebody to go over there and do a welfare check and make sure everybody's okay. Find somebody in the area that can go over there and say, hey, well, I didn't know your sister wasn't talking to you. You give me these gory details after the fact. I said call and, and now there's definitely, you saw the Seven of Swords come back up right in the front of, in position 9. There's consequences around love, okay? If it's not consequences around love between the mother, then it's consequences around the love between you or between him or between all of you. You need to deal with those consequences. They're not going to go away until you do. You know that. You don't need me to tell you that. And those are ugly consequences. That is a fox with the sword, and it's not nice. It's not a good energy. You don't want it. You're too smart to let that continue. And we both know how many times I told you that you are the king of diamonds. You make a bad enemy. You make a bad enemy. You are strong and powerful, and your energy as somebody who is not feeling happy with someone else doesn't just stay around you, it travels. You have a traveling energy. And when it's good, it's good. And when it's not, it's not. So just like with the people who put, that from your past that did, did you wrong around, your circumstances professionally, those people, I guarantee you, are going to be dealing with consequences, whether they realize are connected to you or not, are. Yeah, there you go. So that's the result of your power. It's people disappear. You have to figure out a way. You're a king. You have the power to figure out a way to bridge that gap to where your power is powerful but not painful. That's part of your soul's path and journey, because that power will always bring you success, and you have to be grateful for all that, but it also brings you the hardships of being so powerful. So the secret is for you to connect with that power which you have, and you use wisely and to the benefit of everybody you take care of, but also to bridge gaps, because you can. If you catch yourself on fire, Ocelot, I can't do anything about it. I'll just watch you burn up like a candle. Get down off of my table. This Siamese is so annoying sometimes. Get down, you monster. That could be your New Year's resolution. Connect with your power of the King of Diamonds to bridge gaps. Because you are so powerful and beautilicious. Wow, you know what? The power of the beauty and the physical beauty and the power of the King of Diamonds. Just think about that. That is a big, big ball of energy. Hugs from me to you. One thing you should know is I'm never afraid of your power. I connect with it. Okay, anyone else here that wants to talk to me? Say hello now. You be careful and Ocelot, get down, you turd. Be happy. You got such a beautiful smile. Use it. Love you back. I love you dearly. When I get my big house, you got to come visit me. Okay, is there anybody else here that wants to talk to me? I'm here. I'd love to meet you if you are here. My name is Lanier, and this is my channel. No, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I hope you know that about me by now. Okay. You too, my dear. God bless Mark and I, and all these animals I have to take care of. And I'm grateful to do that. If you want to talk to me, say hello. I would love to talk to you. This is Lanier. My channel is Bluehill Tarot. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for your support. I did get 6 videos done for this powerful moon that's got me really in the mood to communicate more than usual. There it is. So if you want to donate for a reading, you can do that. But if you want to say hello and get a couple free cards, you can do that too. Now's the time or I'm going to run away. Not run away, walk away, get up out of this chair. Okay. It's over. It's over. Have a good full moon. Everybody get outside and look up. Connect with that big brain Gemini moon. And I want to thank you for your support here. And that's going to be the end of this session. Oh, my goodness. My butt fell asleep. Fare thee well, everyone.